In this video, we're going to be taking a look at creating and setting up the wheel drawing for the miniature train. Adding a new sheet to our drawing set. I'm going to select base view. I'm going to change this over to the right side so we're going to get a nice view of the train wheels. And I will change the scale to a 2:1 scale to provide us a good size showing for the wheels. Placing the view on there, I'm going to say OK. And on the first wheel that I see located here, you'll see this little dash line that pops up when I have my mouse over it. So this is the wheel that's going to be shown. I'm going to right click on it and say suppress all except selected. The train wheel will be provided. So there are no tangent edges on this part, so the appearance looks a little bit off. If I double left click on the view, I'm going to go under the edge visibility for the tangent edges and turn them on to full length. And go ahead and say close. From here, I'm going to create a projected view. I'm only going to do an isometric view on this train wheel for right now. And I'm going to go ahead and do a shaded view for it. If I need to downsize the isometric view, I will. But for right now, we'll leave it and see how our views fit on the sheet. We need to create a section view. Selecting section view, it says to select the parent view. So I'll select the front view. I'm going to not click on, but just touch the center, move my mouse to the center. That way I get the green dash line. I'll move over here to the left side, outside of the part. I'm going to click, draw the line through the middle, making sure to go past the outside edge on the right side of the part. And then I'm going to make sure to hit the green check mark to create and continue. And I'm going to place a section view right above the part right here. And I'm going to go ahead and say OK. So the section view will be provided. If I need to move the views a little bit, then I can go ahead and do so. So the gray grip box that shows up in the middle of the view is the best way to go through and to kind of handle that. As far as this goes, for this view, you're going to notice there are some notes here like that as you dimension. So for example, if I run the dimension tool and show the radius of this outside edge, I will have the radius being specified just as what it is on the drawings that were provided. However, some of the drawing notes, if we need to add, for example, TYP, standing for typical, meaning all the radius values on the ends of the train wheel are set to the same amount, I can double click on there and then I can just go ahead and type in. I'm going to type space and then put TYP in there and say close, and there's our notes being added in. So if you need to add any of those notes, it's just going back in after you place it, double clicking, and adding those notations in there. The last thing to show you is we are going to go through and have a detail view to kind of expand the peg here and to be able to dimension it a little bit more properly. So I'm going to run the detail view option, selecting the top view, and then right about where the center would be, we could probably put right about here, clicking, and it's like drawing a circle, and whatever's inside of the circle, I'm going to go ahead and have enclosed. This looks like a pretty good size. I really don't want to get the center hole in there, so I'm going to click to place it. Here's our detail view that now I can place down here on the sheet and say OK. And now I can look at adding things that you see on the drawing, such as the proper dimensions, as well as the center marks, or even also where we have center lines needed between the various components for the drawing. So you will see those being added in. This concludes the train wheel drawing, and in the next video we will take a look at the axle peg and properly setting up that drawing for a final dimensioned